Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse video. I have here my top 10 best figures of 2025. Rules are simple, has to be an action figure, no vehicles. It could have come with a vehicle set, but it just had to be an action figure. Gold label, platinum, DC Direct, DC Multiverse, doesn't matter. If it was made by Mcfarlane, if it's DC, in this line, it counts. Of course, this list was hard to do. There were some easy ones figures I knew that would absolutely be on the list, but I've narrowed it down to 10, and I want to look at a couple honorable mentions before I do that. Let's see. The first honorable mention, he's kind of hard to see there, but you can kind of see the bat symbol behind grid there. The 1989 Batman. While that figure was mostly reuse, the amount of accessories that figure came with is just absurd. And for the value of what that came with, it's just probably the best value figure in the line of the year. Next honorable mention, he's up here, but it's the Platinum Two-Face. The Platinum Two-Face, the reason why I didn't put him on the top 10 is because his value was bad. It came with the figure, and that was it. No accessories, nada. Nothing. And that's also why Dr. Fate down here didn't make the list, even though I love that figure. Basically didn't come with any accessories. And it was like $28. Let's see, the next honorable mention is the Walmart Bizarro. It's a really good Bizarro figure, but it used the older Action Comics 1000 body, which, while I do like, they still refuse to update it to the new articulation as well as the new joints, so it did not make the top 10. Alright, up here behind Orion, we got the Adam Strange Platinum. This figure I wasn't originally going to buy, but I had a coupon from Best Buy, and he was on a deep discount, and I got him for like, I think, $12 at most. And they sent me the Platinum, and the figure really surprised me. I just think it's a really good figure. And he almost made the top 10. He was probably the closest to making the top 10 of any of the other figures on this list. The vehicle I wanted to mention was the Batpod Target release of Dark Knight Batman, which I don't think I have him up here, but down here I got the Batman Begins figure, which did not make the list. But the Batpod Dark Knight Rises was good. I like that one. And then the last honorable mention, Gary, Robot number 4. Almost all new sculpt. Just really well done. But they made him a platinum. He could have easily been an army builder. Like the red... I forget. It's this year's like army builder. It's like a red squadron or something. I don't particularly remember. I actually don't have this top 10 in order. I haven't actually decided yet, so you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Starting off at number 10, I have Metron. I really liked this collector's edition figure. I don't have the original, I just have the Platinum, and it's just so cool. So mine actually has an error. My chair was not painted. If you go to that video, you'll see that the chair was not dry brushed silver. So technically, I got a defective one. But I just really like this figure. And while the chair is mostly hollow, I like that. It's not too heavy. It doesn't take up a ton of space. And you could probably find a way to wall mount this if you really want to. The spinny disc is nice, and the non-platinum is cool too. I like that one, the cool, original colors. I just feel like this is the figure that I wanted for my collection, and it just made it into the top 10 list. This one, I debated on not putting into the list, but the reason why he's number 10, simply just because he can't sit in the chair well. Like, this is the best sitting position I can get him in. He can't actually sit proper. He can't, go all the way back in the chair. I've tried countless times to position him the correct way, but he just does not want to sit in the chair properly. Other than that, I really like this figure, and glad it got made. Number 9 is the Batman Returns Penguin. I almost put Catwoman on here, but as I said in that review, I just felt like for the value, the figure just was not worth it. I know that typically the female figures, especially the movie ones, go for a lot on the aftermarket. They don't make a ton of them for some stupid reason. But I just felt like this penguin was awesome. He came with a removable hat, a removable coat. If you got the Mcfarlane Toy Store exclusive Commando penguins, it also came with an alternate coat for this penguin. The reason why he's at number 9, though, is because they did not make a new mold for his umbrella holding hand. They did make a new mold for his other hand, but not his umbrella holding hand. But the paint job on this one, very well done. The bulk of the figure, even the articulation's good on this. So he gets in at number 9. At number 8, we got the No Man's Land Digital Batman. I really like this Batman. As you can see, he's next to all my other Justice League members. Really like the color scheme on this one. It's probably my favorite Batman head sculpt next to the digital Rebirth figure. But he gets put down so low just because he has no wire in his cape. You know, they set the precedent and then they just didn't put a wire in it. And it clearly has the stitching to put a wire in it, but they did not, stupidly. You know, I pay like $28 for that figure, right? But then Batgirl down here, she's like a $24 figure, and she gets a wire in her cape. So why can't a more expensive figure get the wire in the cape? But anyway, he's at number 8. Number 7 goes to the collector's edition Mr. Terrific. I almost put the movie Mr. Terrific on here, but I feel like this one was better. I think that both versions are good, the platinum and the regular. Personally, I didn't care if he had the red T on his face or the black. I just wanted the figure. I like that you can take the jacket off and he has the tattoos underneath. I like the reuse of the base body. It's good. Really, he's where I start to feel like the line is just starting to get really good. Or rather, the top 10 list is getting good. I have nothing like majorly bad to say about this figure. I love the accessories he came with. He's just fun to play with. You know, maybe he's a bit lower just because the jacket made of the material, it's very thick and it kind of bunches up weirdly in some spots. Like his arm sleeve just looks huge and I'm not too big a fan of that. But anyway, Mr. Terrific Collector's Edition, number 7. At number 6, it's hard to see, but he's in there, the Collector's Edition Mirror Master. Both the regular and the platinum are great. I only have the regular, but I love the fact that he comes with a ton of extra hands. He doesn't come with any alternate headpieces, but the reuse of the Speeding Bullets body worked really well for Mirror Master there. Really like what they did with the figure. He comes with a set of gloved hands and flesh tone hands. He also comes with 2 of his mirror gun. Really like this figure. Number 6. Easy to find too. I think he's still available online if you want him. So I definitely recommend this figure, number 6. So we get into the top 5. This is where it starts to get really tough and where I feel like the figures get really good. But at number 5, we got the Target exclusive Kite Man. I love this figure. The amount of accessories you get, both the regular and the platinum, of course. I like that the backpack is removable. You also have a removable kite, but I just felt like value-wise, this figure was really well done. You know, there's some things I don't like about this figure, like how the camera won't focus, but just really good figure, really well done. And I really liked the visor paint. That's what it was. I liked how the visor paint looked like he was gliding through the city. And, you know, I don't have him on a flight stand because I don't have any flight stands right now. But as soon as I get one and more room in my room, he's definitely going on a flight stand. But top 5, number 5, we got Kite Man. Number 4, this is where it started to get hard. But number 4, I'm going to give to the Theatrical Edition Peacemaker figure. Now, that figure is mostly reuse. I don't deny it, but the amount of accessories you get, also a lot of reuse. But they nailed the John Cena likeness, which I put on the original figure. And again, he looks great. I think he looks good. You know, I think the Mattel WWE ones may be better, but this fits in more with the Mcfarlane style. He's even got the dimpled chin on both the masked version and the non-masked version. I also like you get alternate helmets. You don't just get one helmet for the helmeted figure. No, you get 3 different ones. The basic one, the teal one, and then the one with the cutout on the top. But really well done figure. Absolutely recommend that. Hopefully they do Vigilante. I'd love to see that. But at number 4, we got Peacemaker Theatrical Edition. Now, the next 2 figures, they're right next to each other. Number 3 and number 2. And I had a tough time deciding which one was better. But at number 3, I'm putting Crisis on Infinite Earth's Joker. Crisis on Infinite Earth's Joker, I reviewed in this year, 2026, but he came out in 2025. And this figure is just perfect. I have practically nothing bad to say about this figure. The trench coat look, the hat, the maniacal grin, the shelf presence. I said this all in my review a couple of days ago, but fantastic figure. I have, again, practically nothing bad to say about it, except he doesn't want to hold his revolver correctly. But the reason why he got number 2 and he got number 3 and the next figure got number 2 instead, mainly just is the fact of him being in the digital line. He cost a bit more money, and he came with less accessories, technically speaking. He does have the comic book, sure, but, you buy figures for the figure, not the comic book that's reprinted. But number 2, Scarecrow. This Scarecrow, as soon as I saw it get announced, I'm like, need that. Like that. Like, they haven't done a better Scarecrow. Even the Batman Begins one that I think also released this year. It's just a fantastic Scarecrow. It's, I believe, almost all new sculpt work. And this was a general release figure. It wasn't a collector's edition. It was just mainline. And it came in the same wave as that classic Batgirl, which almost made the list. But I love this Scarecrow. I do think it's better than the Crisis Joker. The value is exceptional. The accessories are great. I have nothing bad to say about this figure. But there was one figure that I think was better this year than that Scarecrow. So, number 3, Crisis Joker. Number 2, Scarecrow. The number 1 figure. What was it? What's your number 1 figure? Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite figure was this year. But for me, my favorite figure that came out this year is this guy right here. The Cover Recreations Green Lantern. This figure is practically perfect. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's a lot of reuse, but the 3 new pieces just make this figure. The head sculpt is so creepy and maniacal and is a perfect recreation of that cover. And then the hands with the Green Lantern rings. I just love this figure. The cell shading as well. It even goes down to the boots, even if it's not very good. But this is my favorite figure of the year. It's a Cover Recreation Gold label. It was a Walmart or Mcfarlane Toy Store exclusive. If you can get this is the figure I would get for this year. Just absolutely well done. Love this figure. But again, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite figure was this year. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.